He was born under strangers' rafters, travel worn in a borrowed stall. Cool wind through the split-board shutters, cattle low in a mother's call. Old men came with their sky-worn questions, farmhands whispered along the road. Just a child in a rough-hewn cradle, lying there like a lamp that glowed. Carpenter's son from a dry hill town, hands full of splinters, heart bowed down. Walked every mile that the poor folks stepped, turned their every sorrow into life and breath. If you listen when the day is done, you still might hear the carpenter's son. He grew tall where the trade winds scattered, shavings curled on the earthen floor. Measured beams for the neighbors' rafters, kept his secrets and not much more. But he'd slip from the shop some evenings to the lake where the wild geese flew. Say the kingdom's like these dark waters, holding all of the stars for you. Carpenter's son from a dry hill town, hands full of splinters, heart bowed down. Sat with the ones that the proud folks shunned, shared their stories one by one. If you listen when the day is done, you still might hear the carpenter's son. There were crowds on the dusty hillside, fishermen with their tangled nets, mothers clutching their fevered children, gamblers tallying unpaid debts. He spoke plain like a farmer's neighbor, love the ones who have struck your cheek, bless the ones who have sold you cheap, and hold your fire when you feel most weak. He walked straight into darkened courtyards where the judges had made their plans. With a kiss and a turning lantern, they came down on that gentleman. Hammer rang on the rugged timbers like it did in his younger days. Only this was the final framework where he hung all our broken ways. Carpenter's son on a skull-shaped hill, sky going silent, wind gone still. Cried for the lost and the ones who ran, held their names in his holy hands. If you listen when the day is done, you still might hear the carpenter's son. Third day dawn in a pale gray garden, wind and weeping among the stone. Found the grave like an open gateway, angel light where the grief had grown. Some men say it's a fabled story, just a tale for the weak and worn. But my heart, like a weathered shoreline, knows the pull of a rising morn. Carpenter's son from a dry hill town, laid in the earth and rose up sound. Walks every road where the hurt hearts go, in the mountains and the valleys below. If you listen when the day is done, you still might hear the carpenter's son. Just a name in a book for many, just a song on a stranger's tongue. But he's there in the quiet kitchen where the prayers in the dishes run. And if you lean where the shadows shun, you might walk with the carpenter's son.